Ever feel like AI is evolving faster than we can keep up?
Yeah.
You're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the world of AI frontier models,
Mm.
the systems pushing the very boundaries of what artificial intelligence can do. It's like AI on steroids, and by the end of this deep dive, you'll understand why it matters.
It's more than just hype. We're
Right.
talking about a potential paradigm shift.
Absolutely. Our guide today is an article by Curt Robbins,
Oh, yeah.
a seasoned technical writer who's been inside giants like FedEx, Microsoft, and Wells Fargo.
Impressive.
He's got this knack for breaking down complex tech stuff
Right.
in a way that makes sense, which is what we need, right?
Definitely. Robbins argues that frontier models are not just a minor upgrade.
Yeah.
They represent a whole new league of AI, going beyond even what we see with large language models.
Okay, so let's get specific.
Right.
What makes frontier models so different? What's the secret sauce?
Frontier models are all about scale, complexity, and adaptability. Picture this. They're trained on mountains of data, not just text, but images, audio, the whole shebang.
Wow.
And they're designed to tackle a wide range of tasks, adapting to new situations, which is a big leap from traditional AI.
So instead of being a one-trick pony,
Yeah,
they're more like a Swiss Army knife of AI.
exactly.
Okay.
They can take what they've learned and apply it to new problems, almost like a human brain. Think about a doctor diagnosing a patient. They don't just look at one symptom. They consider your whole history, genetics, everything.
Yeah.
Frontier models are aiming for that kind of comprehensive understanding.
Okay, that makes sense. But I'm a little confused. We've got AI everywhere. In our phones, recommending videos,
Right.
even recognizing faces.
Yeah.
Is that all frontier model stuff?
Not quite. Those are examples of traditional AI, highly specialized systems designed for specific tasks. They're great at what they do, but they're not adaptable like frontier models.
Wow.
It's like comparing a calculator to a supercomputer.
Ah, okay. So where do those large language models, LLMs like ChatGPT, fit into all of this? Are they frontier models?
Great question. LLMs are actually a subset of frontier models,
Okay.
specifically focused on language. Reading, writing, translating, you name it. They've been making waves with their ability to generate incredibly human-like text.
So LLMs are like the brainy wordsmiths of the AI world. But frontier models are even more powerful.
Right. They're building on the success of LLMs, borrowing techniques like transformer architecture. Think of it like this. Imagine a model that not only understands the meaning of words,
Okay.
but also grasps the visual context of an image. That's what OpenAI's CLIP model does. And it's a prime example of a frontier model expanding beyond language.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and it's not just about language.
Right.
DeepMind created AlphaCode, a frontier model that can actually write computer code.
Whoa, hold on. AI writing code.
Yeah.
That's both amazing and a little unsettling.
I know, right?
But okay, let's shift gears for a moment. How are these frontier models showing up in the real world? Where are they making a difference?
The possibilities are mind-boggling. Imagine a world where AI assists doctors with diagnoses, helps discover new drugs,
Wow.
and even guides robotic surgeries.
That's incredible.
Think about AI collaborating with artists and musicians to create totally new forms of art and music. We could be looking at a future where scientific discoveries are accelerated in fields like physics or biology, all thanks to frontier models.
So we're talking about AI working hand in hand with humans in almost every field imaginable.
Exactly. They can help us automate tedious tasks, provide insights to improve decision-making, and even boost our own creative processes. It's a whole new level of human-AI collaboration.
All of this sounds incredibly promising. But I can't help but wonder, are there any downsides? What about the potential risks or challenges with this technology?
You're right to be cautious. These models are powerful.
Right.
And with great power comes great responsibility, right?
Of course.
One major concern is the sheer amount of resources they require.
Okay.
Training these models takes a massive computing power, which raises questions about energy consumption and environmental impact.
That's a valid point. We can't just ignore the sustainability aspect.
Right.
What other concerns are there?
Well, there's the issue of bias. These models learn from the data they're fed. If that data reflects existing biases in society, the model can unintentionally perpetuate those biases.
Yeah.
This is especially worrisome in areas like healthcare or law enforcement, where decisions based on biased models could have serious consequences.
So ensuring these models are trained on diverse and unbiased data is critical.
Absolutely. And then there's the issue of misuse. The ability to generate realistic content could be exploited to spread misinformation, create deepfakes,
Oh, wow.
or even generate malicious code. We need to be thinking about security and safeguards from the start.
For sure. And I imagine access to this technology is another concern.
Yeah.
If only a few powerful organizations can develop and deploy these models, wouldn't that widen the gap between the haves and have-nots?
That's a real worry. Control and access to these powerful tools will be a major point of contention in the coming years. We need to ensure the benefits are shared widely and that this technology doesn't further concentrate power and wealth.
So we're at a crossroads. Frontier models have the potential to revolutionize the world, but we need to be incredibly thoughtful about their development and deployment.
I couldn't agree more. Open discussion and careful consideration are crucial. We can't just charge ahead blindly.
Speaking of careful consideration, our guide, Curt Robbins,
Yeah.
highlights the important role IT professionals, researchers, and technical writers play in shaping this future.
Exactly. IT professionals will be on the front lines implementing and managing these systems.
Yeah,
They need to understand the ethical implications and be ready to speak up if they see something that's not right.
definitely. Researchers need to continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible, but with a keen eye on the potential consequences.
And technical writers like Robbins will be crucial in explaining all of this to the rest of us, bridging the gap between complex technology and the wider public.
It sounds like we're all in this together, navigating uncharted territory.
Exactly. It's exciting and daunting at the same time. The decisions we make today will shape the future of AI and its impact on society.
So what's the biggest takeaway for our listener tuning into this deep dive on frontier models?
Frontier models are more than just a shiny new tech toy. They're a powerful force with the potential to reshape our world, for better or for worse. We need to be aware of both the incredible opportunities and the very real risks.
And we can't just sit back and wait for someone else to figure it all out. We all have a role to play in shaping the future of AI.
Absolutely. We all need to engage in this conversation, educate ourselves, and demand responsible development and deployment of this technology. It's like we're standing on the edge of a new frontier with uncharted territory ahead. And just like those early explorers, we need to proceed with a mix of excitement and caution.
And maybe a good map and compass wouldn't hurt either. But seriously, how do we even begin to navigate this? It feels like we're talking about something much bigger than just another technological advancement.
You're absolutely right. We're talking about a potential societal transformation, and that requires a new kind of compass, one guided by ethical principles and a commitment to the common good.
So it's not just about the technology itself, but about the values and intentions we bring to it.
Precisely. We need to be asking ourselves some fundamental questions. What kind of future do we want to create with AI? What are the potential risks? And how can we mitigate those risks while still allowing for innovation and progress?
I'm sensing a need for some serious soul-searching here. It's like we need to develop a whole new philosophy of AI, one that puts human well-being front and center.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. We need to move beyond a purely utilitarian view of AI, seeing it only as a tool for efficiency or profit, and start thinking about its broader impact on humanity. What about jobs, privacy, even the very fabric of our democracy?
These are big questions. But it sounds like we're starting to chart a course. We need a framework that balances the potential benefits of frontier models with a deep understanding of their ethical and societal implications.
Exactly. And that framework needs to be built on a foundation of transparency, accountability, and inclusivity. We need to ensure that these powerful technologies are developed and deployed in a way that benefits all of humanity, not just a select few. I'd say this AI frontier models are an incredibly powerful force. They have the potential to revolutionize countless aspects of our lives, but they also come with significant risks. We can't just stand by and watch as this technology unfolds. We all have a role to play in shaping its future.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.